Hi, my name is Tyne, and I am going to be one half of Toaster Vision. Toaster Vision is going to be a Vlogbrothers-esque collab channel that I will be doing with my best friend, and we've been dreaming about this for quite a while, and when I saw the Collaborators quiz, I thought that this might be a good place for us to start. So, let's jump right into that. What is your biggest fear? One of my biggest fears right now is moving out. Not so much because I'll miss the place that I am or my parents or anything, but because I'm really genuinely not sure what I'm going to do when my best friend in the world doesn't live 2 blocks away. I also have 2 cats and a dog that I feel like I'm going to miss more than my family. I know that that sounds awful, but they've just always been around. Are you more of an introvert or an extrovert? At this stage in my life, I'm probably more of an extrovert, but it sort of goes back and forth. If you had to loop one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? It would probably have to be something instrumental, or the lyrics would drive me insane. So maybe Lex by Rat-a-tat, or Crash Course by the Crash Test Dummies. What's your dream career? I'm not really sure what I'd like to do for a career, but I've always really loved writing, and to be a novelist would just be so great, because there have been books that have really touched my life, and to be able to do that to others, that would be really, really awesome. Or, of course, the cliched answer, actress? What's your favorite historical event? I'm not generally a big history buff, but I really, really enjoy knowing weird little things about historical people, like the fact that Edgar Allan Poe one day decided to swim 13 miles up the Delaware River. I'm also sort of fascinated by Santa Anna's leg. Basically, it got cut off in battle and people paraded it around, and now it's at some museum in Illinois or something, and Mexico keeps saying that they want it back, and the museum in Illinois refuses to comply, and it's just sort of an interesting international relations shitstorm from, like, the 1800s, which really, really amuses me. If you could choose a superpower, what would it be? Time travel has always really fascinated me, especially since I've gotten into Doctor Who. But also, flying has always really fascinated me, and when I was little, I wanted nothing more than to be Kitty from X-Men, the animated series, because she can, like, melt through walls, and I always thought that would be really fun. John or Hank? I would have to say John, just because looking for Alaska completely changed my life in 9th grade. Spirit animal? Owl. Your YouTube inspiration? The Vlogbrothers definitely got this idea started, but I'm absolutely in love with Fresned's videos, and Nanaloo is hilarious. What's your biggest guilty pleasure? This is Canton Everett, Delaware, and he is my unicorn pillow pet, and when nobody else is around the house, I carry him everywhere. Sweatpants that are about 5 sizes too large. And Kesha. It's such bad music, but it's so danceable. What was your favorite toy when you were a kid? This is Jeep, and I've had him since I was about 3. But then when I was 5, I lost him. So I got this, which is called Puffkin, and whatever it is, it's adorable. What's a hobby or interest that you have that might surprise other people? I'm not really that much of a surprising person, but I guess a lot of people have been sort of surprised when I tell them that I'm really into backpacking for some reason. I guess I just don't look like the type to try to carry heavy things across long distances. Do you have any traditions with your friends? On warm nights, Sofie and I will walk my dog Maya to the corner store, which is just a few blocks away from here, and we'll buy a caramel chocolate bar and maybe sometimes some Skittles, and then we'll walk another couple blocks to the old abandoned elementary school in our neighborhood, and we'll swing and eat chocolate and chase the dog around, and it's lovely. What was your first sports match? The first sports game I remember going to was a Katuitt Kettleers baseball game in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and I hated it. Your favorite show when you were little? My brother basically ruled the TV, so I got really, really into the old X-Men animated series, as well as Transformers, and our dad got us both into Star Trek, both Captains Kirk and Picard. Your earliest memory? My earliest memory is from when my family lived in Madison, Wisconsin, and every morning I would come down the stairs and kiss this plant that sat on the landing there. We still have the plant. It's in our living room now. It came with us to Colorado, but I just remember really clearly one morning before we moved, coming down the stairs and kissing the plant and thinking, this is the last time I'll ever do this. Your favorite video game? I've never been that into video games, but when my brother would let me, sometimes I would steal his Game Boy and play Pokemon. And I was also really into the Nancy Drew computer games when I was little. Your favorite Pokemon? That would have to be Vulpix because she's cute and... Same gender crush? Karen Gillan, Emma Stone, and Emma Watson. What song is stuck in your head right now? I've had two songs stuck in my head all day. Rabid Bits of Time by Chad... Oh my god, Wisconsin accent. Rabid Bits of Time by Chad Van Galen. And Take Me Somewhere by the band Tennis. What's one thing that you love and one thing that you hate? I was not a fan of Muammar Gaddafi. What would you see if you looked in the mirror of Erised? I'm genuinely not sure what I would see if I looked in the mirror of Erised, but I think it would probably be myself and people that I love being happy in the future in whatever we end up doing. Show off your dance moves. Spinny chair dance. Where in the world would you want to live? I've always thought it would be cool to live in London for some amount of time, but I'm really not sure where I want to move from here, and that's sort of a problem because college is coming up pretty quickly for me, so I guess stay tuned for that. Bye!